Welcome to the Pushin' the Cushion podcast with Slim Pushins and Corby Sherb. For all your local and national sprint car updates, news, opinions, driver and team interviews, and behind-the-scenes insights and stories I promise you've never heard. These two have no idea what they're doing or why they're doing it, so give it a try. If for no other reason, you'll be able to make fun of them for it. And now, from the Rutherford Team Studio, please welcome Corby and Slim.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another live edition of Pushing the Cushion Shop Beers. We're live. Are we live now, Jim?
Yeah, good to go.
As always, my co-host, the king of Great Wolf Lodge, that's got insane feedback right now, Corby Sherb.
Thought I asked for some nerve this week. Why do you got the rally hat on, if we're being honest right now?
We're going into the ninth inning, man.
We're down three. Need to string together a couple hits.
We got two outs. We got 2 outs in the ninth inning. We got to make this work. When have you ever said anything about, you always say everything about everything. Okay.
I just noticed things like that, buddy.
And the guy that can't figure out how to get us on live, Jimmy Gardner.
It took 3 minutes. I got it figured out.
Did you get a haircut?
A couple weeks ago. 2 weeks
Looking
ago.
tight there. Corby,
Yeah.
not so much. But you're right there high and tight.
What's wrong with my
That's
hair?
right.
You
It's
can
too
walk
hot
into the
for long
recruiting
hair.
office as we speak.
Sir,
Back
yes,
to
sir.
You're not, Corby, you're not exactly military, what the military's looking for.
I could do it. I could
No.
do it for sure.
No, you can't. Don't
There's no
disrespect
question.
those people.
Like
Jim?
the Navy or something. I could do that.
What t-shirt are we wearing tonight? We got no hat.
It's all black. It's just black.
Nobody's talking to you.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, me? This is my cousin, Tyler Kendall, 410 non-wing up in Indiana.
Shout
Is
Is
out.
he a ripper, unlike you?
Yeah. He rips.
Yeah.
He was blessed with a heavy right foot. Just go pound the
happened to
fence
you?
at Lawrenceburg, 410 non-wing.
What happened to your jeans?
Me, I got promoted to crew guy, and that's where I belong.
But yet, Saturday night.
Saturday night was, we were fine. We weren't great. We weren't.
No, this
Any-
coming Saturday night.
Oh, this coming, yeah. Might moonlight as a race car driver. We'll see how it goes.
We'll
see how
get
the
to
week
that.
goes.
Where at?
Your driver
Okay,
made
yeah,
a
we'll-
couple of enemies Saturday night.
My driver didn't make enemies. He actually
Yeah, he
made a
did.
lot of friends for people who had ownership interest in RPM Speedway. He saved them $800 in pit pass money next week.
You want to tell that story? And then I
yeah,
have
they have a-
questions.
They have a deal where, because Kevin Ramey gets it, and he knows that the fans hate yellow flags. So he has a deal where if the main event goes green to checkers, then all the drivers get a free pit pass for the next race. And I think Bates spun out on lap 16 to bring out the yellow and save RPM Speedway $800. So Kevin made it a point to drive down to our trailer and personally thank him for helping the bottom line.
He's such a nice guy. Such a nice guy.
He is the
Doesn't that
king of
depend
the
on who you ask,
backhanded-
though?
Kevin is a nice guy. I don't care what anyone says. He's a super nice guy. That dude will literally help you do anything. Just don't piss him off.
You know what he
Yeah.
won't do? Let me drive the motor grader.
Thank God.
That's the problem that I have.
Yeah.
I'm calling you out, Kevin. That's the problem that I have with him. He won't let me in heavy equipment. So did y'all know that they had that
Yeah.
rule, that policy?
When I raced down there a couple weeks ago, they said it in the driver's meeting. That's why I pulled off so efficiently after I tattooed the fence down there in turn 3. So I was trying to save everybody some money.
Photo mic's on. It's the self-proclaimed old man mic.
That's right. Sprint cars, Kennedale, Saturday. We'll be there.
Devin Devin Dieberg wants to know, speaking of Kevin, where was all that exit grip he promised on the top side?
I didn't say anything about it last week. The racetrack was I don't think anybody can ask for anything racier. I mean, 5 guys roll the top really, really well. It comes in, and Cade Taylor comes out of nowhere to steal it in the last 50 feet. Super racy. It wasn't hammered down, and everybody was out there searching for grip, a real driver's track. Tire wear wasn't an issue. From what I saw, our tires are fine, minus the big hole in the side of one of them.
That'll do it.
Yeah,
That'll do it.
But
That's an air pressure getter.
You'll have slow and slick ones. There's nothing wrong with cooking a brisket every now and then. Low and slow is no big deal.
What is it with the cliches?
I like that. I'd rather have a racetrack like that. Sorry, excuse me. I damn sure don't want no hammer down around the tires. Ever. That's horrendous racing.
Did you just excuse your cuss word?
Sorry. I can bleep it out this time. I don't ever want that.
No. That one wasn't as good. What you got there? Just water? You getting ready for Saturday night?
Yeah. Mixing in some waters. There you go. I got a pineapple White Claw for you.
Having the habitats.
Cade Taylor said the track was sick, right on the wall. He would think that, wouldn't he?
Yeah. I bet Cade had no problems with the racetrack. You know who else didn't have any problems with the racetrack? Michael Day. The kid from Midland that ran over Justin was fast until he did that.
Was it Caden Trotter?
No, he's from down south.
What exactly is there a name for it when you bring somebody up and then knock him right back down?
Nathan Hammond, never met him before.
But Bates met him on lap 16.
Yeah. So Nathan Bates, we weren't very good. And Justin was just kind of rolling the bottom, making it work. We were going to finish 9th or 10th or whatever. And Hammond got the top going along with, like I said, Michael Day had it rolling, and Cade Taylor obviously had the top rolling. And Hammond was kind of running us down, and Justin was rolling the bottom, but he was kind of doing like a late entry into 3 to try to square up turn 4 and get going straight. And I was sitting off of turn 2, and it kind of happened going into 3. I don't know if Nathan just kind of misjudged, when Justin was going to peel down to the bottom, or if they got into each other side by side. I couldn't really tell, what went on, but we had a big gash in the sidewall of our right rear tire. So I think his left front torsion tube just got into us and turned us around and flattened our tire and ended our night, which has been really frustrating.
Go ahead, Corby. I see the hamster on the wheel up there.
Oh boy.
What? No, Dean said something.
Oh.
Probably sitting over there with a sipping.
Yeah, it's been frustrating with Bates for a couple weeks. We've been pretty good. We've been in the fight, and we just haven't finished a race. It feels like all year. So,
is that mechanic or driver fault?
I was gonna say, if I talk to Bates, he'd be like, "Yeah, frustrated with my crew chief for the last couple of weeks."
He probably should be. We were real worried about getting that car too tight, like we did the first month of the season with him, because it would yank the right side, the right front up the racetrack and kind of make it darty. So we were trying to be on top of the racetrack and free, and just didn't go far enough. The track took a really, a really big swing. So we weren't bad in the heat race, finished second, then just didn't go far enough. I mounted a new left rear tire after I had my mini corn dogs after the heat race, and I was
mini corn dogs, huh?
Mini corn dogs this time, and I mounted a new sticker left rear tire. And I was expecting, based on the chalk mark, for it to come in about 1.5 inches bigger than it ended up doing. So, I think that would have made our car a lot better. But those are the brakes.
I'm a big fan of the Hail Mary. Cade didn't have anything to lose. He had the car under control. But I love, just ripping the lip and getting everything that he could out of the car. The last second. There were some great finishes this weekend. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
You can't follow. If you're going to follow, you're accepting your fate. There was something up there. and Cade found it. It was super, like it always is. It just gets real skatey coming off a 2 there, and entering 3 it was really good. He made up a lot of ground right there, and then the same, like sometimes it'll kind of lip up coming off a 4, and if you can bounce it just right, he did it, and he got the old dog there, Chad Wilson. I'm kind of surprised that I'll call Chad out. I'm kind of surprised that he rolled around the outside of him like that. I think Chad's been passed on the outside like 5 times ever. So
There's the move.
that's super rare. Chad's very, very intuitive of what's happening behind him. He's extremely smart as a racer, and he kind of. I mean, I can't say he let that one slip by, but at the same time, you can hear him coming usually, and a lot of times you go up there and pinch off the wall, and Chad didn't. So cheers to Cade. It was a great run. You had nothing to lose. You was ripping.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It was a hell of a
So
run.
when you watch it back, like I said, Bates was kind of, especially going into 3, really kind of swinging it wide and then trying to square up and drive it straight off of 4. And Chad was kind of doing the same thing. When they're coming to the white, Chad's really down on the bottom on exit, and it was pretty cleaned off down there. And when Cade showed him the nose when he sent it into turn 3 on the final lap, Chad kind of missed the bottom. And kind of got into the slick, and probably he saw him out of the corner of his eye and maybe thought about driving up there and kind of sliding himself and taking that line away, and just didn't get there in time, and got it in the slick. But I mean, what more can you ask from a sprint car race, really?
For sure.
It was 2 lanes, one lane's on the fence and 1 lane's around the tires, and it was really good. There were some good movers. Like I said, Michael Day was 7th to 3rd. DJ Estes went up 8 spots.
Where did our power rankings leader end up?
Casey,
Stubblefield,
right?
3rd?
No, 4th. I'm sorry.
Yes.
4th, and Bolden was 5th. Casey Merrill was up 7 spots. I mean, there was a lot of passing. Especially for a race that had 16 green flag laps right off the bat. DJ Estes was up 8 spots, so it was really, really racy. It was just slow and slick, and you'll have that.
My cup of
RPM
tea.
was a good time. That's right. So
Right around the bottom, like Corby always does.
So yeah, that was RPM. It was good. The mini corn dogs were good. A little hot sauce, some fries on them.
Wait, hold on, back up. Hot sauce on what?
It was in
On
the
your-
little basket. I actually used it mostly for the fries, but got some on the corn dogs, and it was
That was the move.
it was wonderful. Wonderful. Had a great experience at RPM. We didn't go to RPM a lot. I've been here for 10 years. I haven't been to RPM, but maybe 5-6 times, because we always went to Kennedale or Boyd or Waco or kind of the West Side tracks. And but RPM's a racy little joint. It's a little tough to get to for some of us, but Kevin's doing a really good job there. Tom from Smiley's.
Oh, now that you know that he's on, you're gonna boost
I
him
didn't
up.
know that he's on. No, I just tell it
Always
how it is,
hydrated.
man. This is the no spin zone. So
Anyway,
Yeah, it was good. It was a good race. I thought that the racetrack was really good. I would prefer it to be like that than, like I said, hammer down around the tires. No one wants to see that. And then there's just a lot of places around here that it gets so good around the top that everyone falls in line and there's zero passing because you can only go so fast around the top. RPM, I said it when Kevin was on here. RPM's really good about being a 2-lane racetrack. I'm glad that I think that he nailed it this last weekend. Like I said, it didn't hurt tires and it was slick. So
Yep.
It's methodical. You had to be smart. You can't just be a throttle jockey.
yeah, no, it was a good night. It was 100 degrees, but it was not super muggy, so it was pretty pleasant for August, and no complaints here.
What?
They're back in 2 weeks. Next week. They run next week.
Yep.
So on the 15th.
Kennedale this weekend, RPM next weekend.
That's right.
Yeah.
You gonna make another attempt at RPM 51?
Maybe, or might go to Ardmore, or might hit the lake. I don't know. So
Keeping your,
I don't know.
keeping your
I'd like to
options
maybe
open.
go to Ardmore. Ardmore's got its last race of the season next week. Let the old gal stretch her legs a little bit. But first, got to get through Kennedale Saturday. So
Watch that front nose wing.
Thanks. Yeah, every inch matters. So as a couple guys found out at Belleville, how much did you pay Matthew to text that? You owe him like a Venmo $20?
Probably. I probably owed him money before he said that, honestly.
Yeah.
Before we go to Belleville, 105? You have anything
Okay.
queued up for 105?
No, I just got Thomas Johnson's win picture. He gets the win. His second of the year. Come on, pull up. There we go. I actually think that's an old picture. I
That's
found
not
two of
105.
them. Okay,
And
Corby.
and not 105.
That's not 105.
Guy wins one race at 105, and now he's got to be. Golly, boy.
Just saying, I'm pretty sure it's red dirt down there.
Jim's done for the
Pretty
rest of the show. He's about to check out.
You know what, Corby? You can
There
start
we go.
Facebook.
There's the sand
you
pits.
can start Facebook stalking everybody to try to find pictures and media for the shows. How about that?
I do. I sent you most of the media that we've got tonight.
If you was approachable, they would just send you the feature win pictures. You know, if you guys just want to start messaging to me, I'll make sure that Jimmy gets them.
That's good. That's a good point. Yeah. Thomas Johnson's the
appreciate it.
winner. He dominated. Lance Christie ran second. Caden Trotter was third. Tyler Harris. Channing Tankersley was third going into turn 3 and spun it out. Looked like he was trying to make a move on Lance and spun it out, did a 360, lost a couple spots coming to checkers. That race went green to checkers too. So I don't think they have the free pit pass promotion down there. But maybe Corby, since you're Mr. 105, you could pitch it to him and go down there. But it looked like a good race. I watched the highlights yesterday.
The autograph
were pretty locked down.
Corby Sherb autographs.
Yeah.
He doesn't like to go back
105's
down
a cool
there.
place, man. I know that not everyone loves it, especially not people from up north. It's super different. It's like an Abilene or like a Grayson, or it's kind of just a one-off.
I was just kind of watching because Channing started. The heat races were pretty locked down, and Channing started 8th. And
watching? Did you go back and watch the replay, I'm assuming?
Yes, on your account.
On my race on?
Yeah. And
did you have to log back in?
Yeah, and I booted you.
Like it wasn't saved?
Yeah.
What?
And so Channing starts 8th, and, it kind of took him, it went green to checkers, but he kind of picked his way through. Thomas was gone. He won that race by 5 or 6 seconds, but he kind of picked his way up through, but it took him a while to get there. Like that track's weird because it's racy, but I feel like you can still really get held up. I feel like traffic
really
and passing.
It's a place that you can light up the tires really quick. It's not that it doesn't have traction, but you can make it very hard on yourself.
Is that because it's just a sandy base?
I would think so. It's almost like you're saying, it's kind of got like a film on top, and you can really easily stand on the gas too hard and cook yourself.
Yeah.
Didn't Christopher Townsend mention that when we had him on?
Yeah, he'll say the same thing, In the top, it kind of, whenever it does have a cushion there, it's real powdery, and you can blow through it faster than you're actually using it to help. You kind of just got to lean on it.
Yeah. Thomas was just pounding the top both sides. He was hauling ass. For 20 straight laps. And like I said, the other guys kind of picked their way through, but it's a unique style of racing. I can't, it's hard to explain when you just watch it.
You need to go down there, Jim.
I'd like
you need to take the 51
I don't know.
Down there.
I don't know if they have any more races this year. They might have one. I'll have to look. But it was cool.
It's worth the drive. It's a cool experience.
Good to see what they have.
Congrats to him. He's a big backer of the show, so we appreciate it. Always good to see somebody that we know winning at these tracks.
Yep, absolutely.
It's probably because of the rally cap.
The the Southern guys run at another slick track, Cotton Bowl, this weekend.
That's a
Down
cool
in
place.
Page. Again, a place you got to be able to hook the rear tires up. The World of Outlaw shows down there were really good. So
It's weird. It crowns real bad at the top. The banking just falls off, and you have to be super aware of where you're at on the racetrack, because when we did run there, it was around the top, but you just had to keep wheels in line and keep your momentum up, and it was super easy to crest the crown. I ran one time there. Now I know everything there is to know about Cotton
was
Bowl.
that
There you
in
go.
In 2 different cars.
was that
That's
I
the
did.
same
I
night.
strapped in the other car for the feature.
was that in 24?
Yeah,
I guess. Okay.
yeah.
Explains.
That
I
explains.
don't remember.
Jason
you ever
Trotter
going
said
there, but-
105, September 5th, September 19th, and
Oh shit.
October 17th.
Yeah, the
Okay.
October race is always a big deal down at 105.
There you go,
Let
Jim.
me guess.
Put
That's
that
the
on your
one you
calendar.
won.
No,
We
no,
won a
it was
memorial,
still
didn't
during
we?
IMCA points were going on.
Look at him. He's just looking at his
Checking out the
calendar,
schedule.
looking at their
105.
calendar.
So October 17th, I got that one. September 19th. And did he say September 5th too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are they able to race on Labor Day? Maybe that's a non-points race because that's the Nationals
Nationals.
weekend. I might have to double check
Probably
that.
not the worst idea ever.
I don't.
If they're allowed to.
I thought you weren't supposed to race on them, or maybe you're not allowed to have a points race or something. I don't know. We might be exposing them.
Just making things up.
Yeah, but
No,
I thought that was a thing.
I think that they've always ran that race that weekend. There's always been a race around here during Nationals Week.
Yeah, but that was like an unsanctioned race.
Yeah.
That was when RPM
Or a non-points
Greenville
ban
or
race.
whoever.
Yeah.
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 I don't know. I don't know what the
Yeah, you're
politics
right.
are of that. But yeah, I'd like to try to get down there. It's just a haul for me. So every
Everywhere is
place
a haul
is a
for
haul
you.
except for Rocket, which doesn't have any sprint car races, even though it's an awesome track. Anyway, whatever.
It is a haul. Grayson County's a haul.
So
Hunt County's a haul.
need to get more. I'd like to maybe next year. I'd like to get more north-south races. You know, north versus south, and I know Waco's not awesome.
This ought to be good.
I just think it'd be cool if there was.
Corby, just shut up and let him fall into this trap.
I don't know if there's a good place to have it, or if we get more 2-day shows or whatever, and get some of those guys up here. Or
You mean like a one-off, like a tournament, us versus them type of deal?
No, I don't want a tournament. I just want a race that guys in Texas all want to come to. So maybe that's Speed Week. I knew we were going to get Thomas and Christopher and a couple of those guys for Speed Week, and it just didn't happen because of the rain. But
turned into Speed Day.
It feels more, it feels more like a split scene. Like Lance goes down there, but Casey Merrill's been down there a couple times. But it's either like those guys run and then we run, or vice versa. I'd like to see it mix a little bit more.
Thomas
I mean, I messed with
said
Jacob
he said-
Harris. Jacob Harris was the first one to congratulate me whenever I went down there. And I told him now he's got to come up north.
Yeah.
He comes
Good.
up here all the time, doesn't he?
Yeah, the
they've
Harrises
ran him
come to
and Tyler,
Kennedale. Yeah.
And then their dad, Mark, has raced a couple races. I know Thomas Johnson, I believe like the first Gobbler, he was there for that race.
Yeah, there's a couple one-offs. I think
that's a good, well-timed race because it's like in the off season and everybody's ready to be away from the track for a few weeks, but then that comes around and everybody's wanting to get another one in before Christmas.
Yeah, it's a little weather dependent. It could either be 70 degrees or 42. And that one year
and I don't race in the cold.
We ran it in the afternoon.
We all
and
know
it was just
that you don't
peeling
like the
tires
cold.
off in heat races, and it was just no good. So, but
nobody complains more when it gets below 50 degrees than Filter Boy over there.
I don't do the cold, buddy.
So, but yeah, it was good. A good race down in 105, and the crowd looked good. So,
They always
like I
bring a
said,
good crowd.
hopefully they have a good show there at Cotton Bowl Saturday night. So,
It's a cool place. It really is a super, super nice facility.
is that in Austin or San Antonio?
Page.
Okay,
Austin.
thank you.
Austin-ish.
It's in Page, Texas.
Thanks, appreciate that.
You're welcome.
But yeah, all right.
How about
Anything else on
Belleville?
Belleville? Was
Belleville did not disappoint.
yeah, it was the Joey Danley show. He sweeps the weekend up there. I think he's from Lincoln, Nebraska. Isn't he like an Eagle regular? Maybe.
I think so.
I'm not
Empire Fence.
entirely sure.
Huge fence guys.
Our Justin Fifield led most of the big show on
All of the
Saturday
big show.
night, 29 and 9/10 of a lap, and Danley kind of bulldogged him up in there in turn 4. Let's see if I can get that played again. It's a little late on the actual move, but and stole it there at the end. But really good race. We were at RPM and the Debricks had it on in their trailer, and the yellow come out. I guess the yellow came out with like 8 to go for a car that was pretty well off the racetrack. That probably didn't need to be a yellow, and they had a restart, and Danley ended up stealing it. So we had some local flavor up there. Braxton went up there.
Fifield had an absolute hell of a weekend too. I mean, he set the track record. Was fast time both nights. And it was a heartbreaker. I hated to see it. We all know Fifield. He listens to the show.
Yeah. New track record. Did you say that? I wasn't paying attention.
Yes.
Sorry, Curbo.
Yeah. You should pay
Yeah,
attention.
they were hauling ass. Wes called me and asked me some gearing tips when they were kind of struggling, and I got Braxton going the wrong way on gear, and I felt terrible about it Friday. I couldn't sleep. I was about sick to my stomach, making a bad choice for them and selling them on a direction that was very, very wrong. But they ended up making the show Saturday, and they had a
a dirt clod knocked.
Yeah, I guess he packed the front end and it went through the radiator, blew the radiator off the mounts, and overheated the motor, and just one of them deals. And just when stuff's not going right, it's not going right, and it just feels like it gets worse and worse. But
why is Debbie Debrick apologizing for your ears?
Oh, she screamed loudly, in the trailer. Luckily,
she's
my
not
one
super
ear's
quiet watching a race.
Yeah, luckily my one ear's got a 30% hole in it, so.
Oh yeah, we got to talk about that.
It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad.
We need an ear update. So
it's fine. I'm on the mend.
While we're on Belleville, hold on, we'll get to your ear and the things that leak out of it. Pushing the cushion zone, Kyle Jones had some adversity Friday night and got DQ'd.
Mm-hmm. From qualifying.
Yes. I don't remember what he qualified. I believe he was like top 5.
Yeah.
Got disqualified for his front wing being too far forward. I talked to...
Been there, except my stakes were higher,
At Ardmore, yeah. I talked to one of his crew guys, and from what I was told, everything passed. They were the first car through tech, and they did not check the front wing of their car at tech, but checked everybody else's. And I guess did they change were they not IMCA rules last year, or did the rules changed a little bit?
I think they used you remember how RPM the last couple of years ran Race Saver rules, but they weren't Race Saver sanctioned. It was mostly
Right.
motor rules, and if the motors were sealed, you were good. I think whatever sanctioning body used to run Belleville became IMCA sanctioned, so it was true on IMCA officials there, which have the front wing rule and
Right.
rotating titanium and wing sliders and different stuff. It's like the Lubbock Amarillo guys run Race Saver sealed motors, but it's not Race Saver sanctioned because they're running Power I, but it's stupid. But I guess this year it became a full on Race Saver race.
Yeah.
So
he said it was about an inch too far forward.
Inches matter.
Inches matter, Jim.
That's right. So
you know about that live turbo.
Why do you laugh at those stupid jokes, Jim?
I don't think I meant to play some Any Given Sunday drop, so I don't think I loaded.
I thought you had it. I thought I saw it. No. We got this one though. Corby and I are doing the podcast for the chicks. You had all that stuff queued up. You sent them to me earlier. And you got nothing.
The inches we need are everywhere around us.
That wasn't even the whole thing. Did you just cut that short?
No, I must have recorded it short. So there were 3 guys look like popped on Friday night for the nose wing. I'm seeing Mason Day, Colton Fisher,
Super Truckers on all the way
Kyle
from Knoxville.
Jones. Yeah, I'm seeing 3 guys were popped for nose wing stuff. Owen Carlson, so there's 4. But yeah, it just is what it is. It kind of sucks that they checked everybody else's nose wing and not theirs. How much do I really believe of that? Not really. I think racers are looking for any excuse to say that they got screwed. So I don't know.
You're not wrong.
That was I know we're hopping off topic. That was my big concern with the deal at Kennedale last week is you don't have to give racers an excuse to think they're getting screwed. Oh, this passing point system at Chili Bowl, I'm getting screwed. Oh, it's a qualifying format tonight. My car doesn't run good for qualifying. I'm getting screwed. Oh, they're doing God knows what. I'm getting screwed. It's
my crew chief sucks. I'm getting screwed.
Yeah, my crew screwed. You don't need to give
just let him stay on the soapbox, Corby.
Excuses to complain, because a lot of people just do it anyway. So, your wing was illegal. Sorry about
who I did not see complain, place blame or anything was Five Field's team, which is great. They congratulated the winner. They had nothing to hang their head about. It's a hell of a weekend.
Yeah. So
for a guy that has raced probably not even a half dozen times this year.
He ran that one. He won that race that Braxton got DQ'd for being light at the scales.
I think that's the only time he's been in the car.
And I'm not sure that he's
pretty sure it's the only time.
Yeah, run anything else ever since. So that guy stands on the gas. That's no doubt about it. They got their program tuned up.
It was fun to watch. So. It was fun. It's always fun to watch. I didn't get a chance to go this year, but it's always fun to watch from the house and local guys.
God, I love watching from the recliner.
It reminded me. It reminded me a lot of pavement racing, which I grew up crewing on. And pavement races are chess matches, and it's more about kind of the car. It's really hard to pass. You really have to time it up. and it's real qualifying dependent, things like that. But I was entertained, when we had it queued up there at RPM until Debbie screamed me out of the trailer. So looked like a cool event. Wesley said the corn dogs were shit. I asked him to do a corn dog review, and he was like, "No, it ain't worth it. Trust me." So
I saw. What did he say about it? Did he say it was mushy?
He's bad texture, mushy. Just he just said there was no good part about it. And Wesley knows ball. Like, he knows that the Kennedale ones are the best.
Like,
and so
how
he
you've
knows
turned this podcast into
Jim's
corn
personal
dog
corn dog
connoisseurs.
diary.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, you did start at the top at F1 an F1 race.
Yeah.
So
right now, if I had to rank them, if there was Jim's corn dog hierarchy, it would be the OG Kennedale corn dog. Right beneath that, 1A would be the mini corn dogs at RPM, because they were dialed in. Right beneath that, I'm going to toss up Formula 1 / RPM, maybe. Formula 1 was really good, but it was $25. RPMs they're rocking the foot long, which are good, but it's dicey because you can't cook them. I feel like they're tough to cook. And then there's Wesley, crisp but absolutely no flavor. Belleville Nationals. So number 5. So go to Belleville for the racing and the atmosphere, not the pack your own corn dogs, I guess. So anyway,
I'm a little disappointed that you prefer mini corn dogs over the OG on a stick.
I can't. Foot long corn dogs.
I'll eat a sausage on a stick. I'm down with that. We could do sausage on a stick reviews.
Foot long corn dogs, I think, one, it's just heavy. That's a lot of cake batter and deep fry, and it's just a lot. So by the end of it,
Jim takes a lot of shit for
I didn't know I was going to turn into this whatever. But the foot long corn dog's hard to cook it consistently, and then by the end of it, it's either cold or it's lukewarm. Like, it's just, I don't know. I'm not a big foot long corn dog fan.
So here's the question that all tens of our listeners want to know: when you're done with the corn dog, do you gnaw off the crispy?
No.
What?
I'm not a Neanderthal.
That's the best part of the corn dog.
If I need more, I'll go get another corn dog. Like, it ain't that big of a deal.
It's not about more. It's just like the completion of the task.
Yeah. No. That's weird.
That's disappointing.
Weird. If you see me gnawing...
Dude, I couldn't even tell you the last time I ate a corn dog.
That's disappointing. What did you have for lunch today, Corby? No, not for lunch. Yes, what did you have for lunch? This is a mistake.
Two
I'm going
cups
to
of
regret
grapes,
doing this.
1/3 pound of chicken, and a cup of cheese with a bottle of water.
What did you just shoot the cheese, or were you dipping?
No, like, you just little chicken, little cheese, mixes it up.
Did you get that from QT, or did you pack a lunch today?
No, I pack a lunch. I have glass bowls that are separated for the grapes and the chicken and cheese. No more plastic.
Jim has no idea which way to go.
Do y'all want to see one of my?
No.
I can go get it. It's clean.
Let's move on.
But it's good. It's great. It's high in protein. It's got your fatties with your cheese, and then carbs with grapes. Y'all didn't want to ask me what I had for breakfast?
No, we don't care.
No.
Was it a corn dog? Then we don't care.
No, it was protein shake, like every day.
The ultimate goal for the podcast would be a corn dog sponsorship. Jim,
it's easy. I'll just take the
state fair
corn part off.
Yes,
I just take the corn part off and eat the bologna.
No.
Oh man. I wonder if there's good corn dogs down at 105. That might be the selling point of me going down later this fall.
Kevin. It's good. It's delicious. I eat it every day. Or 2 packs of tuna, whichever way it goes. 2 packs of tuna work too.
Oh, that's awesome. Corby, Corby, what? Okay.
Keep talking. We'll just leave it up.
Corby, what?
No, we go. That's typical. You throw it back up. Throw it back up. Let's talk about it.
Corby, what?
We're just talking about what's going on.
Races this weekend. Anybody that's on the Indiana side of the Metroplex, Bloomington's racing.
3,000 to win and like 800 to start or 500 to start or something like that. At Bloomington,
$3,500 in fuel to get up there
on the red clay. It's 12 hours to get there.
Coming soon, RPM,
Ardmore, got a Kennedale next week. So Bloomington's Friday. It's 3,000 to win, 800 to start, and then Paragon is 1,500 to win, 500 to start, or something like that. So, go up there and make the show both nights. You make $1,300. I think that'll pay for the fuel. If you want to go check out some different stuff. So, 2 cool racetracks up in my neck of the woods. But then we got some more local shows, and obviously Eagle is right around the corner. Everybody, if you're wanting to go, Justin Bates, you better let me know now.
To where?
And not to Eagle. He's not going to go. So,
but
what I don't need is to pull a Corby Sherb and decide on Monday that he wants to go to Eagle and then wonder why I can't leave and take off work Wednesday through Friday.
There you go, Super Trucker. James Horton's calling you out in Knoxville.
Yeah, I'm going to call you.
You need to have Ryder. Ryder needs to do a corn dog review.
Ryder can't eat that on a race day. What are you, crazy?
He's got 2 days before race day.
Yeah.
Well, what, are you going to go to the racetrack because they're open selling corn dogs today?
They'll be out there.
They're selling corn dogs at a concession stand?
Oh,
Have you ever been to Knoxville?
They got
No, Corby, I haven't been to all the tracks that you have.
Well,
Mr. World-class racer guy.
Yeah, far from that.
So, yeah, Ryder goes Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Townsend goes Thursday. Anybody else on this list we know? Carney runs Thursday. Wonder if he's got his own Taco Casa cups up there.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get into the Taco Casa cups in a minute too.
Scott,
the 360
what
Nationals.
A cool name.
The 360 Nationals might be
Jai Corbett's got the best name ever.
Not the coolest nickname.
The 360 Nationals might be the hardest race to like handicap and pick because you have.
Kevin said they're still in South Dakota.
You've got a lot of good 360 guys that run 360 stuff all the time. And then you get the 410 hitters, like all these guys in group 1 and 2 on both nights. Anthony Macri is going to run 2 360 shows all year and probably haul ass, So this is a pool, if anybody was wondering. This guy on Twitter hosts these for all the big time races. Like twice a month he's got pools going. His name is Corey Neshaw. He's on Twitter. He sends these out in an email. Like he had one for USAC Sprint Week last week. He'll have one for the 410 Nationals next week. He has one in Chili Bowl. The Chili Bowl is his biggest one.
So what do you put a number by each one?
No, so you pick one of each of these groups. So, and then
Jim, why do you always fail yourself at the Chili Bowl picks? Because you picked us.
Because I picked the cars I was working on.
He can't get out of his
own way.
choice.
Yeah. So you pick one car in each group, and they get points for qualifying heat races, where they finish in the mains on the prelim nights, and then on Saturday. And then Corey does like season points. So there's already been 8 events this year. There's 16 total for the year. And like I said, it's all the big ones. It'll be the Tuscarora 50, the Nationals, USAC Sprint Week last week. He'll do like World Finals, and a bunch of different stuff. So it's Corey Neshaw on the social medias.
All right, Jim, I'm putting you on the spot. So, Thursday, yeah. Group 1.
Thursday, Group 1. I'm going to go with Corey Day.
Corby?
This is one. Larson. You can never pick against that guy.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be hard for me to pick against Larson.
That's young money.
Yeah. It's hard to know, like, I'm sure these guys all have good 360s. It's not that they have crappy 360s, but, it just changes your front ride heights. It kind of changes your front shock settings. And I'm not saying Paul Silva's going to be throwing a loop because he's got a 360 in it. But I don't know. You just get some of these guys.
They run the 360 stuff out west too. What is it, King of the 360s or stuff like that?
Yeah, out in California.
Silva's always got a car in that.
Yeah, so I mean they run enough, and he's been doing it enough years. But like I said, this is usually really hard to handicap because it's kind of like Chili Bowl where there's a big mixed bag of experience. There's always Justin Henderson's in Group 2 Thursday is a Knoxville regular, runs 360s and 410s there every weekend. Is his stuff as good as Group 1? Maybe not. But certainly has a notebook for getting around there. So 360 Nationals, it's on Dirt Vision. Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Austin
Be
Mundy
pulling
said
for our
Gio's
guys.
crazy good at 360 Nationals. Gio's good everywhere he goes,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna definitely take Mundy's word for it.
Yeah. So, but yeah. So that is the 360 Nationals coming up, and then next week we'll post the 410 Nationals if you guys want to carry along. This is kind of the inspiration for what we did at the big show. At Kennedale this year was trying to mimic.
If you want a copy of this,
guys do
email Jim. He'll send each and every one of you a copy of this for you to fill out.
Yeah, it's kerbo@stompandsteer.com.
It's a weird email for you.
He's very responsive. So, 360 Nationals this weekend. What else you boys want to talk about?
Corby, let's talk about this last weekend. What'd you do this last weekend?
The Great Wolf Lodge, man. Daughter's 12th birthday. That's what she wanted to do. She wanted to go to a water park, and I don't know if y'all know me very well or not, but I try to stay out of the sun as much as I can because I have to work in it every day. So I said, great, we can just go to Great Wolf Lodge, and we can spend like $9,000 for 2.5 days there.
Get ready for it, Jim.
But it was awesome. It was great. Me and her, we had a blast. Water slides and swimming in the pool. I think we walked like 18,000 steps Saturday. And
Corby called me Thursday or Friday. He was like, "Hey, I got a question." And you never know when Corby drops that bomb. You never know what direction you're going. So what do you got? He said, "Do you think that they've got a mini fridge in the rooms?" I was like, I see where you're going. If they don't, I guarantee you can request one. So they did have one. And you were prepared?
Yeah, so I honestly, I'm 39 years old to this day, and I've never bought like an actual ice chest. Either people have always had them or...
Can you believe that, Jim? He told me that the other day. I was like, "What do you mean you don't have an ice chest?"
I've never bought one. Like I have a backpack, like an Arctic backpack that I put my waters in every day to take to work.
I'll tell you what, drive over to Bates's house because he has to have 18. Every time I go racing with him, he's got a different cooler in the back of his truck, and it's like he forgets and then just swings by Buc-ee's and buys a cooler and 2 bags of ice, a case of beer, and 5 waters. And
yeah, it's like your trailer.
Then the next week, it's a different color cooler. It's a different cooler altogether. And then he's like, "No, it's my wife. My wife buys all these." So I'm like, "Yeah, sure."
That's BS.
So, but yeah, just
no,
go over
it was
there.
good. It was a really good weekend. I'm glad that I had a weekend just away from everything, and got to lay the phone down when we was at the water park, and it was good. Me and her had a blast. It's a good time. She's actually super happy, and I can't believe I'm going to say this on air, but she was more happy that no one was there that saw me or like walked up to me and tried to talk to me.
You mean that recognize how famous you are?
That was her biggest accomplishment of the whole weekend. So
see, even she knows how famous her daddy is.
That was a win.
Yeah.
She ate like 15 hot dogs at $15 a piece, and
they have corn dogs
pizza
there?
one day.
Corby told me
no, they actually there. They don't even like anyone who likes corn dogs.
Yeah. Well, probably the humidity in that place probably messes up the corn.
Corby told me, he goes, "I told her she can get whatever she wants." I was like, "Bro, I'm not lending you any money."
Dude. It was good. It was money well spent though. She's happy.
Corby checked out. He didn't return calls. He didn't return texts.
That's what I was gonna forget to get.
I made it back. You know, she's actually really good about we can wake up in the morning and go do all this stuff, and then we can make it back to watch racing. So we got to watch Belleville, and then we got to watch Belleville. Where Viking, which is where Ryder was, and then
Savannah
RPM.
said there is no wife out here buying coolers. Ask Jeb. He has to buy styrofoam coolers when we forget one. Savannah came in clutch. Savannah posted a video yesterday, and I just happened to catch it. I was on TikTok about 15 minutes after she dropped it, and I called Jim and I said, "Hey, do us both a favor and text Savannah and beg her to send you the video that she just posted, because it is clutch." You have it?
Yeah, I got it.
So we talked last week. I was drinking out of my...
Aw, what a bummer.
Jeb, so Jeb and Savannah went to Taco Casa to get him a cup with his name on it, and he's just like beside himself that they didn't have his cup. It was like
they knew it was
the
Jeb.
big letdown. It's like Christmas morning and Santa not coming the night before.
What Jeb doesn't know is they have his face on a picture just out inside the drive-through windows as "Do not serve."
I told Jim, I was like, Jeb's the most famous sprint car driver that nobody's ever heard of. It's that literally at the window. And he's such a good dude. He's so quiet for the most part. You know, he wasn't like, "Hey, y'all got any of them racing cups in there? I'm on one of those." He just ordered like a normal guy.
Like, yeah, sure you are, bro.
He had
it's like
nothing
talking to somebody's great grandma.
Yeah, he had nothing Taco Casa on. And play that one more time. Look at Jeb's face when he turns around. He's like, "Son of a bitch."
It's great music.
Aw, what a bummer.
Hey, you got any racing cups? I am him.
I'll show you my driver's
sir.
license.
Yeah, sure you are.
You know how many times a day somebody tells us that they're Jeb Sessoms?
So she texted me that video yesterday, and I downloaded it and I got it ready to play and whatnot. And I didn't really think anything of it. And my daughter is on the 4 a.m. alarm schedule. So she got me up this morning and I grabbed my phone, took care of stuff. Well, Savannah woke up in the middle of the night and texted me. Oh crap, I gotta read this.
Savannah, while you're looking for it, Savannah said he drove away. So Savannah, I'm glad you said that. We didn't know what he said. She said he drove away when he saw one on the counter. So they just gave him like the shitty normal
basic
nuts.
standard.
So Savannah texts me in the middle of the night. I wake up and I read it at 4:00. It says, "LOL, realizing Jeb wanting his own cup is equivalent to wearing his own race tee." Which is absolutely true. You cannot wear your own race tee.
We're going to bag on him about it, but I can tell you the three of us are jealous as hell that we don't have our names and a picture of our race car.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you boys don't show up at Kennedale this weekend, we're going to start seeing these around town. Everybody's asking where you boys have been.
I'm going to out all of the...
You guys holding picture of Corby and I looking like we're holding hands.
No, I'm going to out all you car guys. Whenever you race motorcycles, you only wear your stuff or someone that you really support.
Yeah, well, we are.
Period. The end.
Aren't weirdos with a death wish.
It's not weirdos with a death wish. Like, how can I not support my own brand?
I've seen some of those pictures of you and your brothers back in the day. You're weirdos.
How am I not going to support my own brand?
Kevin LaPlante said Jeb's on the large cups and Carney's on the smalls.
Well, Kevin, my mom was at the one by your house, and she was pissed she got a Carney cup. I think she tried to send it back. She wanted a Jeb cup real bad, but
I'll tell you what, though, Jeb is missing the. You mentioned that Jeb that Jeb's going to get a case of those things. He needs to keep a couple of sleeves in the trailer.
He did. I mean, he had at Kennedale, he had 20, 25, and every little kid that walked through the pits asked him to sign one, and sure enough, he was super cool about it. Oh man,
that's awesome, and I'm jealous. I was excited when I got one.
Yeah,
Amy LaPlante said, "I'm gonna run get Taco Casa and see who's on my cup."
Our show sponsor, Big Country, Kyle Buffington texted me the other day. He was in Yukon, Oklahoma, and thanks to the show, went to Taco Casa for the first time and said it was incredible, best bang for the buck he's ever had. Food was great.
He made the mistake
because
of
the
ordering
podcast.
too much.
Yeah,
he made the mistake of ordering too much. He was like, "These things are huge,"
and he's a big dude, you know. And so, yeah. The cups are a hit. I know.
If you haven't had Taco Casa, which probably few and far between of people that are listening, but if you haven't had Taco Casa, give it a shot. It is not, under any circumstances, Taco Bell.
Yeah,
fresh ingredients, lots of cheese. It's right up Corby's alley.
I was pissed. I gotta drive 40 miles to the closest one here, but you'll have
40
that.
miles.
Yeah, either down to Melissa or maybe Whitesboro. It's not 40 miles, but it's a journey. So, all right. What else we got? I got some internet videos.
I got a show note here. All it says is Jim's nasty ear.
It's not nasty. All right. So I blew my eardrum out 2 weeks ago, jumping into a pool, and it was draining yellow, disgusting fluids. It looked like brake fluid coming out of my ear. And,
right back to racing.
Yeah, and well, it's the best metaphor. And so got a little infection. My eardrum is ruptured. There's like a 30 to 40% hole. They can't fix it yet. They are in the, great doctors. They're like, yeah, why don't you just come back in a month and we'll see what it's like then.
Yeah, no problem.
Cool, thanks.
Does it not fix itself?
Hollow here. It will to an extent. So they want to, before they try to patch it again, see how well it closes up. But it feels like I got an earplug in one ear all day.
What is your eardrum? Is it cartilage? Cartilage doesn't regrow.
I guess I
cartilage doesn't regrow.
No, it's got to be a ligament of some sort.
Sure,
I don't know. I'm sure Jeb's probably on here. Jeb probably knows, or
Jeb
Savannah
is
can
a
ask
trauma.
Jeb.
Savannah, ask Jeb.
He would know
Jeb,
that.
what is your eardrum made of?
With little
what is your
inconveniences like a eardrum messed up. Let me see what else I can find here. So yeah, that's the story on my ear. If I can't hear you at the racetrack, I'm just ignoring you because I don't.
Maybe it's a muscle. Maybe it is. Maybe y'all are right. Maybe it's a muscle.
Oh yeah, trailer races. We got more trailer races.
Wes sent us this today. I don't know where this is, but I already like the guy in that Impala dumping a guy.
That's me with Curvo.
Dumping the SUV.
But then he
look at that.
Overshoots this rollover.
He had the old squad car, had the spotlight going, and it does not end well.
And,
look at that, guys. He's shooting the bird.
Do we throw the red for flips?
Clearly not.
It just keep going.
We have another clip. I think he's missing a tire. You think that's going to stop him? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
All right, watch this dude get dumped.
No, we're going to run it back. So, again, don't know where this joint is. Looks like they maybe watered the track down, or maybe this is a rain or shine event. I don't know. But there's a lot going on. When that white Impala flips, there's actually a lot going on in the background here. So, textbook pit maneuver there. It's probably a cop. And then kind of just overshoots and dorks it, okay? But watch the guy got on the trailer, right? And then the trailer about throws him off and dumps him off the other side.
See, the trailer, that adds a whole nother aspect to this. Mr. Trailer Guy's just bobbing and weaving.
Yeah,
now the trailer's broken.
He's actively playing defense more than the other ones we've seen, right? He is zigzagging. Okay, so the other thing to check out and watch, that pit maneuver.
I bet he's got an elbow hanging out the door,
That pit maneuver is going to be shown in sheriff's offices around the country. That was perfect.
Look at this guy.
So no safety, right? Here comes the safety guy sprinting over in red. He is not flipping him off. He's asking if he's okay.
I
right? 'Cause
swear
that's
he's
the safety.
shooting the bird.
I don't know if he'd be dressed as Spider-Man just shooting him the bird. I'm pretty sure that's a safety guy.
All right, Savannah said.
Anyway, these look fun as hell. I don't want any part of it.
Of course, he had to get a mag. 3 layers of skin.
3 layers of skin, connective tissue, and membrane.
Then it'll
she
definitely
said that's
go back.
She said that's per Google. Jeb's on his way to get a mag.
Typical mag.
Thank God.
But yeah, I can see that, Savannah. Okay.
Yeah. What else
Now
we
you
got?
know, Jim.
I don't know how recent this is. This is a huge sprint car crash. It's either in
Oh, is that
Canada?
Bull's Gap? Is that Bull's Gap?
So I can't really tell. I think there's one of those Oswego Speedway cars. Obviously, they're up in Canada, but I think there's also one down in the Charlotte area. So this very well could be, and I think I recognize that 48 car. This might be 305s down in Charlotte, North Carolina, or Tennessee.
Are those teammates?
Bull's Gap, Tennessee is what it looks like, dude.
They've both got the same what do you call it? GBR logo.
That's phenomenal there.
Glenn Steyer's right. So it looks like a steering gear failure. Also, maybe a brake failure and a hung throttle because he didn't slow down or try to stop at all. That wall juts out, and it's basically like hitting the wall head on. And these two jabronis pile in. And then this guy in the back. This guy in the back, like, is the yellow not out? Is nobody on a receiver? Like, why is nobody checking up? 8 seconds, 10 seconds. It's like that crash in that heat race at Belleville on Friday. Like, how does the guy running last almost get mowed down by the leaders after he crashes?
Was that Booback? Corby?
Where?
At Belleville?
Yeah, the Jim's talking about.
A back marker crash in the first heat race. It was sitting down there in turn 3. And then Kaylee Bryson about tattooed him. And then somebody else piled in and hit him left with like the left front tire. One of them went to the hospital. Like, it was a bad look for how long that guy was out there. I wish I had that video.
Jabronis is a northern term.
I guess, yeah.
Coming from the Browns guy.
Yeah. He was trying to...
James Horton said yes. I'd like to think that he's talking about, my question was if it was Jake Booback. I thought that's who it was, and it tore both those cars up.
Yeah, because you're hauling ass, and one car's sitting there at a dead stop, so the other one hits him at 100 miles an hour. All right, the last piece of media...
Tim, you've never been there, have you?
No.
To Belleville? Place is crazy. And that...
When they told me
all
what
the
gear
Kansas
they were
Fair
running,
races are like that, though. All the Kansas Fair races are super cool.
Dude, I'm telling you, that entire track is banked. The front stretch is banked.
I feel like every track north of Tulsa and south of Eagle is 5/8 or a half mile. They're all massive, like Thunderbird and Muskogee.
Wesley said Drewski,
Hutchinson.
What's it?
Dodge City.
Yeah, Dodge City.
Drewski hit him.
It's a great last name. Great nickname.
Drewski, not Drewski.
Drewski.
I'm going to go with Drewski then. I'm going with him.
Liberal Kansas isn't. Liberal Kansas is a 3/8. Been there. Sorry. I should have just shut my mouth. Sorry. Liberal Kansas is not.
The last piece of internet media I found, this is from a pavement race. This is North Wilkesboro last weekend with the Cars Tour. And homeboy Corby Sherbs it down there in the fence. And this official is just disgusted with...
Just absolutely Jim Gardner.
This official is a no-nonsense ball buster. Look how disgusted she is.
That's Jim when he's watching me.
That chick, watch at the beginning. Look at her standing there. She's like,
she sees him coming down the front.
These assholes promised me I was going to be in the tower, and you got me standing out here with a ping pong paddle.
Shut it down. It's going to be
screw this. I'm out of here. Z-Max doesn't pay me enough for this shit. Corby, you think you could have beat me at ping pong with that ping pong paddle?
For sure. I'll show up with a spoon and beat you.
That's not
Listen,
what I
you talk
heard.
all the smack you want. 2 games in a row. I beat you 2 games in a row.
No, you didn't, because you shortened the game.
It's because I'm fat and out of shape. But we went to.
That's not a me problem. What'd I eat for lunch? What'd you eat for lunch? We're going to talk about lunch. What'd you eat for lunch?
No, we're not talking about what I. Landon Thompson said $12 corn dogs at the fair. Jim would have been screwed. That's the comment of the night right there.
Not if they were no good.
You'd have
It would
spent
have
more
cost me
on corn dogs
$12 to have one, and then I would have been out on them.
That's bullshit. You'd have spent more on corn dogs than Corby did at Great Wolf.
I don't know about that. That was a pretty hefty bill.
I'm not seeing that was a
What else?
sprint
There
car
was
race
more-
at Bulls Gap.
There was more media. Oh, I know there was more media that I sent you. There was another couple of trailer races. Corby's gone. There he is.
My screen's black.
Well, you're there. You
We get
screwed
it
it up.
loaded
You
up.
don't
That's
see us
phenomenal.
anymore.
I've got the last the other trailer race from Minnesota loading. Hang on.
Justin
Yeah,
said
see,
your
I'm with
screen's
Justin.
all black.
Yes, it's black. Black.
Yeah, let's
Well,
talk about power rankings while these
There we
are
go.
loading.
We're back.
We're back.
Just in time for
No, just the photo there.
Jim,
Jim,
why
turn
don't
off
you
the
like
cameras.
Landon Thompson? You got first and third highlighted. What do you have against Landon Thompson?
that's silver, and the rest are gray.
It's not silver.
No changes up top.
Carson Bolden up 2 spots.
Cade Taylor didn't just like wildly like slip into the top 5 or something because he won a race.
So yeah, he had texted me after Greenville and wondering where he was at, and I was like, man, you got, when I gave him his pushing the cushion feature winner sticker, I told him, man, hey, that's how you move up in the power rankings. There, that was a good run. But I don't think he's really raced enough to be up there.
He said that was only his 5th wing
Yeah.
race ever.
Yeah, so I have him at 4 races this year, so he's 33rd with a win. His point
Corby,
average
I don't know
is
what
really
you
good.
pushed, but Debbie said all of our screen is black.
No, I didn't push anything. I tried to turn my camera off. Now we're back.
We're back.
All right, bring that back. I wasn't done talking about it. I
No,
was
we're
bitching about
still.
Corby.
It's
Let's see. I want to look at. Let's see. Mundy's up 1. Harmon's down 4. Harmon
Dylan's
missed a
up
couple of races though.
Dylan's up a bunch again.
Look at that. Jeb gets his name put on cups and he drops 2 spots.
Thomas
Rutherford
Johnson moved
dropped
up 4
3
spots.
spots.
He's back up in the top 10. He's had a really good year.
Look at Dylan Ramey up another 6 spots.
Yeah.
Casey
So-
Merrill up 4 spots.
So two opportunities this weekend. Probably about 10 or 12 races left in the season. So that's kind of where we're at with those. The last trailer park on the trailer race
Look at that. What is
video
it? Like
that we have.
like a timber truck?
So
Look, watch this Mustang.
timber truck. What is a timber truck?
Timber.
Looks like an F-250 extended
this
cab.
was at Proctor Speedway in Minnesota. And again, looks like they watered the piss out of the track, or this is a rain or shine event. Guy in this Mustang.
He's hanging
would
on.
Sending the old gal.
Listen, I
mean-
still think the name of the game for this is front wheel drive.
Well, I mean, I don't see how. So I think they blow a trailer tire or something there, but I don't know how this guy in the orange isn't dumping this guy. There he goes. Now he finally shoves him out of the way.
Look at him. That's some driving right there.
Yeah.
Dude, the Honda Odyssey. Telling
so-
you, that's the move.
That's the Cadillac of all minivans.
So this is the actual same one, and this must have went on for a while because that's a different car that was on there.
Dude,
Who then gets
he just
T-boned and tipped over.
rushed. Oh. But see, I think
So
they
that-
black flagged that. They
Oh,
all
see, that was a
stopped.
Ford F-250 extended cab. Huh.
They
I was talking about the orange truck.
yeah,
Orange
the
truck.
Watch
guy
this.
in the truck stopped immediately because he was
Bam!
concerned for somebody's safety.
For somebody's safety.
'Cause I know they're not
hanging
welding.
out.
Yeah,
Did the
I know they're not
airbag fly off
welding
the
roll,
car?
Was that his-
Did the
yeah, was-
airbag come off?
Was that his hairnet?
Nice.
What was that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Bam! Yeah, watch this. The hairnet comes flying off. Oh, that came out of the driver's side too.
That's the airbag. I'm telling you. Blew the top off
One
on
more
another
time,
level.
Jim.
Watch.
Everybody watch this. It comes out of the driver's side. I don't know. I guess you have to have all 4 tires square on this trailer to win.
Oh, absolutely.
Watch, here it comes. And blam.
That's got to
Straight
be
out.
what it is, right?
It's an airbag.
It's
Yeah,
probably
but
his
the guy in the
trash
truck,
bag with beer
the guy in the
cans.
truck, is probably the promoter of the place, and it's like, damn it, I just killed somebody.
Killed
And
another one.
so
This is not what we signed up for.
here's the thing about those is so that the first Kerbo sent me that first one, and I had to go searching for the billboards and try to figure out what racetrack it was because I was trying to find a longer video. And that place is called Proctor Raceway. It's in Minnesota. And when you Google search it, hit number 1 is race of the year candidate. And it's a late model touring series up there. And they put on a great race and it was awesome on the Google search. And then hit number 2 is Proctor Raceway faces financial uncertainty due to low attendance. And you're like, damn it. But then, I found a bunch of those videos just on Facebook and, from fans and whatnot, trying to find the one through the fence was from a fan. And these places are packed and stacked for these nights of mayhem and days of destruction and all that. And it sucks that hit number 1 is race of the year candidate from a late model series. And then, then its track is facing financial uncertainties and stuff. And so, I like these events. They're cool. If they put asses in seats, I'm all for them.
I sent that video to Jim, and he was like, "I got to find another video." And I was like, "Okay, what's wrong with that one?" "Oh, the aspect ratio is all wrong." And I was like, "What?"
Trying to run a professional program here.
That's par for the course for pushing the cushion.
But yeah, every one of those we found, the place is just nuts to butts packed in there, and hoping they're making money. And that place had school bus races, and they had a front wheel drive jump a ramp through a RV trailer.
Oh yeah, I thought you had that one queued up too. It was a bus that went through an RV.
Yeah, it was madness. And I'm sitting there I'm such a racing nerd and want to talk about stagger and compression and rebound numbers and stuff like that. But people just want to see
all of our
shit
tens
get
of
tore
listeners
up.
want to see a
It's all
school
that
bus
matters.
drive through an RV.
Yeah, right. So I don't know.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that, Kevin Ramey? Asses in seats. the pushing the cushion trailer park race 2027.
Yeah. So I wish we could conjure up a north-south sprint car race that would actually make tracks money too. So we got to keep working on that. But anyway, that was just kind of
pushing the cushion north-south race.
North-south challenge. Yeah.
To go with the push in the cushion work area.
That's right. We're going to be out of money for sponsorship.
We don't have any money.
Yeah, I know. So anyway, all right.
We got that going for us too.
Are you guys
what do you think,
coming?
Corby? Back to you, Slim.
Are you guys coming to Kennedale, or I got to put you on that milk carton?
No, we'll be there. Corby will be there.
I'll be in the recliner this weekend.
Corby will be there.
Recliner.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go put it on the fence. Not in the fence, on the fence.
That worked out well at RPM.
RPM, yeah, that sucked. But anyway,
leave the car alone.
Yeah, I already changed it.
Walk away.
I already changed it all back. So
walk away.
I got most of it buttoned up.
Landon Thompson said we need to have north-south race at Waco. I think Waco's in the middle of hating sprint cars right now. I could be wrong.
It just needs to be on a Saturday. It's tough on a Friday night, man. Really tough on a Friday night.
On a Friday, and it needs to be in April after 7 straight days of rain. We're being honest. So, yeah, I would like to see
Cotton
it.
Bowl
I think
would be a cool place for that too.
Yeah, I saw Casey Merrill ran RPM, and I saw his dad Danny in the pit grandstands and got a chance to talk to him for the first time in a couple of years. I know he was battling some health stuff. And it just kind of brought me back to, wishing some of the series stuff we used to do was kind of still around, to have those big races at Waco and to have big races at Abilene and travel around. It was really fun. I don't think we all appreciated it in the moment. But it is definitely a big void
Big races
right
at
now.
Boyd on a Friday night
Yeah.
with them,
Bangers at Boyd at 3:30
Yeah.
in the morning.
Yeah.
My wife, who didn't know what a sprint car was 3.5 years ago, I made the mistake of taking her to Boyd one night, and there was 4-hour difference between the heat race and the feature, and she goes, "I don't
yeah.
think I'm coming ever again." And I was
Yeah.
like,
If you're gonna
Yeah, I know.
if you're gonna
The
introduce
next race
somebody
she shows
to
up
sprint
to
car
is
racing,
Ardmore, and I get ballparked.
"Yeah, right, yeah,
she asks Jim. She goes, "Is this like a normal thing?"
yeah." Like, is it normally 4 hours between when the cars go on the track? And I was like, no, And
Well,
so
here it
that
is.
kind of wrote her off from there. And like, she's new to this racing game, and the first thing she checks every time I go someplace is how many classes are running. And I will give. We talked earlier about RPM. 4 classes, hot lap at 7:30, checkers drop at 11. It was awesome. They're doing an
That's the way.
awesome job out there. Like,
Ardmore's
whatever
really good
business
about that,
model that
too.
is, let's go.
Yes.
Kennedale's got the curfew. They get their asses moving also. And that's what makes it enjoyable to go. Nobody wants to see the sunrise in Boyd, Texas on a Saturday morning after we've been racing, So there's just some stuff that sticks in people's minds that they can't shake, So anyway, I'm going to get that out. I'll get off my soapbox now about it, but we just want these tracks to prosper. We want people to prosper. We want it to be
Well,
around
what I'm
for a
hearing
long
is that
time,
we need
so
an RV with a nice air conditioned living room.
that's not the solution. That's a Band-Aid.
I thought it was
No, that's-
race saver sprints.
Not when you take your wife for the first time to Boyd.
You
And
know,
it was
and-
probably in like July at the time.
the people at Boyd are good people. They're trying hard. They're trying to make ends meet. They have to run 9 classes to figure it out and to get it.
And they've got a
going.
new promoter out there, I think, that
Yeah.
seems to have
Yeah.
things in order or
Yeah,
more
it's
in
not-
order.
It's not. I ain't sitting there poo-pooing on the last efforts. I don't want to promote a racetrack, and Friday nights are tough if you can't hot lap till 8:30 because people can't get there. So it's just it's a tough deal. But anyway, but yeah, just another. I meant that more as an attaboy to my experience at RPM Saturday, more so than trying to put down other places. So,
RPM keeps the show running.
yeah, that was good. That was real
Randall
good.
Randall L said it's actually pretty nice. Boyd.
Good. I think they have a race this weekend, don't they? It's not a sprint car race, but yeah. So
They
And the
said
track's cool.
his first ever wing sprint car race was at Boyd. They hot lapped at 11 p.m.
Yeah.
Remember that,
Yeah.
Corby?
I remember that
Yeah.
vividly when the Wise County
Yes.
Sheriff was coming into the back pit gate area and asking us what time we were going to be done. And I was like, I don't know.
He
Go
goes
ask
straight
them.
to
I don't
Jim.
know. Yeah. It's 4:30 in the morning. So anyway,
All right.
let's get
Corby,
out of
what
here.
else you got on the show notes? Look down at your show notes. You got anything else you want to talk about? Did we cover it all? Back to you,
I think we're
Slim.
good. I will say this. Mike Clement bought some of our old sprint cars, and I know pretty much everyone knows that our dad sold all the sprint cars. And he saw the sticker for my mom on the dash, and he made me this really cool poster. He took the actual original sticker off that we won the inaugural Mike Melton with, but super, super cool poster. Like, cheers to Mike for doing that and thinking that way outside the box. Man, I really appreciate it. This is going to go on the wall. My daughter is going to love it because you absolutely put the favorite picture of me and her in it. And that's the original sticker right there that I
That's
think it's
pretty
the first
cool.
one that I put it on. So cheers to you, Mike. I really appreciate that, buddy.
He didn't have to do that. That's a cool gesture.
It's stuff like that in racing, and that's why it's such a small community, and like the tens of listeners that we have. But it's stuff like that that means a lot to a lot of people, and that one's super special to me. I have some cool trophies and steering wheels and stuff like that. Like I have a belt that Jimmy made me, but that one's really cool.
Yeah, that is
Cheers to
So-
Mr. Clement.
For sure.
super nice. So, good deal, boys.
All right, fellas.
We're gonna see you Saturday.
Corby.
I'll be on Race On.
He's
Race
not going
On.
to be on Race On.
Slim, are you coming and
100%.
bringing your 4-wheeler so I don't have to pack mine and be a danger to society on 75 South in my truck?
Are there going to be sandwiches involved?
Probably, definitely.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm in. I'm in.
Yeah. I would bet every dollar I have that there will be sandwiches involved. So,
All right.
all
Well,
right.
I'm tired of seeing Corby's face. We appreciate everybody joining us every week. Thanks for all the feedback and liking the page and the TikTok page and all the views. We really appreciate it. Next week we got to get into what we're going to do for the off season. During the off season,
Cancel the show.
it's not happening. It's like
Next week might be a little
it's-
busy between Kennedale,
like
Cotton Bowl,
Corby running the
360
top. It's not
Nationals,
going to happen.
Corndog updates. Next week might not be the best week because it's Knoxville Nationals week. There'll be plenty of sprint
Oh,
car
there's going to be a
stuff
lot to talk about.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
better get all the videos queued up.
Yeah.
All right,
right.
everybody. Thanks for joining us again. We really appreciate it.
See you guys.
Later.
Thank you for listening to the Pushing the Cushion podcast. I'm sorry that it was a complete waste of your time. Maybe Corby and Slim will actually learn how to make an interesting podcast before the next one. Who am I kidding? I don't get paid enough for this. We'll see you next time.